you think is a potential solution to
I think it is
to return back to some kind of normality? It's like the last 5 years. What you just said is, in my opinion, very correct, and is also how I perceive this. But what is the solution? We cannot keep living in a situation like this, in which every day some kind of new outbreak is being indeed blown up to doom scenarios, that everybody is constantly living in some kind of fear and anxiety, which is totally unnecessary. How can we regain normality? Is there something we can do?
It is the awareness. It is the create awareness among the masses, among the people. And like this way, what we are doing, now I think it is happening. I think it is happening because, and once the people, the politician will listen to the votes actually, either note, a note means currency, or the vote. So if you are getting money from pharmaceuticals, a time will come that you lose the votes from the people, electoral votes. If you lose the vote, the politician can change anytime. Politicians are opportunistic. They will see where the opportunity lies. So it is the solution lies in creating information. More and more people are made aware. Empowerment of the people. Empowerment of the people. Once they are empowered, I mean, I think to some extent, I think I wouldn't be very familiar with American political dynamics. To some extent, I think the people in America must have realized that is how Trump came to power. I think so. I mean, I may be naive. And the Jay Bhattacharya and Robert Kennedy, they are, so hopefully, I think, I have some optimism that if, because America has become the bellwether for the whole world. So people imitate what's happening in America. So this something, the political change has come in America because of, I think, people's awareness. And I think the people in our country also are aware. Actually, I keep talking to cab drivers wherever I go. They are the best source of information. So I have a feeling that, people are knowing it. They are keeping quiet, but once the people know it and the politician comes to know that people know it, they can change track. I mean,
I have to be honest. If I look at my network here in India, most people I talk to, they're very aware, mostly. And they also said, that was a huge test, that pandemic. And in the beginning, we thought, okay, this is, we're afraid and we just comply. But I saw after a year that people started changing here and were like questioning everything, and were like, why did we even get a vaccine for something that probably won't even kill us? And so I have the impression here in India, at least, and I can't talk for the rest of Asia, but that you are well aware of what's going on, and you also have the opportunity to talk about it. We are having a conversation about this.
Yeah,
but in the EU, I'm not allowed to talk about this.
That's where, I mean, India is such a vast democracy. It's unmanageable, and there lies our hope, because it is so big that I mean, you are in a Belgium, which can be a small country, but India is so big that no politician dare go beyond a certain limit. So because I was never censored, I was expecting. I mean, when I was that time head of my department when the pandemic started. I retired in August this month, and the institution has retained me as professor emeritus. I mean, that's also, in some other country I would have been sacked like you. So I always say, I had a chat with a professor in Stanford, professor of epidemiology and statistics. I know her, and she knows she's in the same department as Jay Bhattacharya. So she had purchased my book, that COVID Pandemic Third Eye. She read it and she said, I want to discuss this book with you. And we had a long chat like this late at night. I mean, it was morning for her, it was late for me. And she read it. She said, I'm so fascinating reading it. And you are speaking just like Jay Bhattacharya. I said, I'm just speaking what the science I know. I'm not speaking anything original. I'm surprised how you find it. So yeah, बोलता नहीं Jay Bhattacharya, your views are similar to Jay Bhattacharya's views, and don't you have problem with your university? I said no. My university never asked me anything or never. Yeah. In fact, I myself went, I am ready to resign anytime if you feel uncomfortable. My dean said nothing, you carry on. And in fact, because I am retired from the armed forces, I get a pension. Financially, I don't require a job, whatever. So she was very surprised how you are. I said, this is what is India. In fact, to that extent, she said the students also boycott Jay Bhattacharya, the Stanford student. I said, then I had to really, I just spoke. I said, we Indians are compromised because of lack of resources. But we are not stupid. Our students are not stupid. They know what's happening. And you people have got all the resources. But you people are, your academics may be stupid. They really believe, the students really believe it's, and to some extent, I think because they Western countries, some of them are, of course, manipulating the narrative. But many people go into the narrative because they really believe, because they have not seen communicable disease for many years. Most of the experts in epidemiology may not have seen. In India, we see communicable disease the moment we are in medical college. But now, of course, things are. I mean, now this was the most.
I think it has to do with